1,000. So suddenly, my endeavors so well received. I suppose thanks are in order. I'd like to thank you all for over 1,000 subscribers, currently almost 1,400 at the time of recording this. What you just heard was a sneak peek at how I'd like Mithrix to sound. It still needs some work, but let me know what you think. I'd had the idea to voice over Risk of Rain 2's logbook entries for a while now, but I never expected people to enjoy it this much, so once again, thanks to all of you. I'd like to take a moment to answer some questions I've been getting in my comments. First, will I cover every logbook entry? Yes. Every item, enemy, boss, stage, and survivor will get their time in the spotlight. For the sake of organization, I'm going in the order they appear in the logbook, so please be patient if there is a specific entry you're excited to hear. These shorts are actually my only experience with voice acting, so honestly, the later an entry is, the better it'll sound because I'll be a better voice actor by then. Currently, I've been covering only one entry per day, and at that rate it'll be ages before the entire logbook is covered. But once the holidays are over, you can expect more frequent uploads. I can't guarantee a set amount because some entries simply take longer than others to record voice lines for. Sometimes I'll do 100 takes before getting a line I'm satisfied with, other times it's one and done. But I know I can do more than I currently am, so that's what I'm gonna do. And eventually I'll compile each section of the logbook into their own longer videos. I'm thinking something like Chapter 1, white items, Chapter 2, green items, etc. Then I can put the chapters into something like Volume 1, all items. When I do get around to doing that, I'll likely redo some older entries just to bring them up to my current standards, but in the meantime, you can find all of the entries covered so far in the playlist on my channel. Second, how do I get the footage for my shorts? For that, I use a handful of mods. AirUlt is a nifty set of menus that lets me set the stage, disable mob spawns, activate noclip, and a whole bunch of other things. You could do all this with the commands console, but this is way easier than having to type everything out. Debug Toolkit adds various debugging commands. I mostly just use it to spawn items wherever I want, but it can also be used to spawn this, and this. First Person Redux lets me go into first person so Commando's fishbowl isn't in the way. You could use photo mode to get the shots, but that freezes everything, so I don't use it. Crank up the graphics, turn on the HUD, and there's your shot. I've got a few other mods, such as Stage Aesthetic and Camera Orbit Adjuster, but those first three are the essentials. Third, would you do this for other games? I would love to. The logbooks in Risk of Rain 1/Returns is obvious, but there's quite a few other games I want to do this for. Hopu's first game, Deadbolt, has cassettes. Ultrakill has terminal entries. The Hunter's Journal from Hollow Knight, Enter the Gungeon's Ammonomicon, Terraria's Bestiary, and more. So many games have such cool pieces of lore that go largely unnoticed because it's never put directly in front of the player's face. And I think it's worth it to seek out those stories, however small they may be, and give them the attention they deserve. Someone did have to write all that lore, you know. I hope that's answered most of your questions for now. By all means, feel free to ask me more in the comments. And with that said, I want to thank you all once again for over 1,000 subscribers. I promise my voice acting will only get better from here, and if you're watching this at the time of release, you can catch me live trying to unlock some of the skins for Seekers of the Storm. Have a good day. Bye-bye.